for $450. Now you can take your blue shirt and go outside, and I'll deal with the rest of them.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times people clapped back at Judge Judy. Number 10, don't dispute the judge's questions. In this case, the plaintiff, who allegedly stayed with the defendant while completing work on his home, argues that she was wrongly evicted. However, she's reluctant to actually state any facts, leading the judge to question her disability benefits.
Now tell me why your disability benefits were cut off last year.
That has nothing to do with this case.
Oh, it has everything to do with this case.
It takes a lot of guts or just plain stupidity to try and school the judge about legal proceedings.
You may be hustling for a long time, Ms. Smith, but you don't hustle me. You don't hustle me. You don't answer my questions, your case is dismissed.
Number 9, we're done. This case about a car was crazy enough, with both litigants clearly unprepared to face the fearsome Judge Judy. The plaintiff struggles to listen while the judge explains what she did wrong. Her numerous attempts to interrupt are hilarious, but she probably should have just stayed silent.
He does this for a living. This is the first time I've ever sold a car, so I asked him, is there anything I need?
Just a second. You didn't tell me that you sold the car. You said that you traded cars.
We traded cars.
Her attempts to argue back fall upon deaf ears, and even her look of disgust doesn't get the judge riled up even a smidge.
Goodbye, we're done.
Number 8, silence is golden. We're not sure what the plaintiff thought would happen when he entered Judge Judy's court, but he's frustrated and wants everyone to know. His overwhelming rage clouds his judgment, and he consistently mouths off.
Is the order that I just read hurting you?
No, ma'am.
Sometimes it's good just to be quiet. Now you'll have to give me the new order.
It says the same thing.
If he'd heeded her advice and stopped talking, he actually would have won.
You are so angry and need a forum for your anger.
Correct.
So badly. This is not it, Mr. Gouchard.
Number 7, a heated debate. This case was a little different as it sparked a debate about legalizing certain substances. The defendants argue that people need drugs to deal with an unjust society.
Europe, they legalize drugs all over.
You.
Less
Scum
crime.
who sell drugs. Sell it because it's a fast buck.
A court case isn't often open for discussion, but listening to everyone's impassioned arguments is particularly captivating. However, no matter how much they argue back, nothing can penetrate the judge's no-tolerance approach to selling substances.
We've got a problem here with the people in charge of this country totally controlling the money.
Please stop with the excuse. You're saying the abuse excuse again. Society is abusing all these people, which is why they're using drugs.
Number 6, what is rocket science? The plaintiff wants reimbursement after her friend jokingly pushed her into a pool while she was holding her iPhone. You don't need to be a judge to suss out the most logical solution. Or as Judge Judy says, it's not rocket science. She then asks what rocket science is, to which the defendant responds,
"Rocket science is when the scientists find out things about space."
It just goes to show that sometimes it's best to say nothing. Number 5, but does he want his TV back? In this preposterous discord between ex-partners, Judge Judy finds herself going head-to-head with an incessantly hard-headed litigant.
And you want it back?
No, I just want to get compensated for the reason why.
No.
Why not?
Rather than answer the judge's pretty straightforward question, he argues back or poses questions of his own. He's clearly come to court assured that the judge would rule in his favor. So when that doesn't happen, he refuses to go down without a fight.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying,
good.
But
Good.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
I don't care what you are saying.
Number 4, whose episode is it anyway? While speaking to the defendant, she learns that he's fathered 10 children from about 4 different women, whatever that means.
Your daughter?
What are you talking about?
It was just a joke, man.
He then tries to joke that one of those women is Sheindlin's daughter. As you can imagine, that does not go over too well with the no-nonsense judge. When she calls him out, he has an even snarkier response.
This might be your show, but this is my episode.
No. You don't have, listen to me. You don't have an episode.
Number 3, losers. The defendant, until now, hasn't exactly proven to be the sharpest tool in the toolbox. When the judge asks her why she cursed at the plaintiff and his friends, her answer just tips us over the edge.
Because they're losers.
Do you get it? Do you get it?
The best part is the look of shock on the defendants' faces when things don't go their way.
He can take his poor $4,000 because she doesn't work and go friggin' have fun with it.
Number 2, the judge hears all. In this case, the defendant digs himself into a hole when he audibly rejects her ruling about a dog.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Perfect. We're done. Thank you.
He probably thought he'd outsmarted her by muttering his indignation under his breath, but we guess he forgot he was mic'd up. It's one of those moments where seeing the judge turn on beast mode is incredibly gratifying.
I want to know what he just said.
I didn't say nothing.
Where do you come from?
I come from here.
From here.
Yes, Los Angeles.
He's getting no money. Got it? Either she. Got it? You got it?
Number 1, don't push back, just push off. In this case about gun ownership, a member of the defendant's party gets kicked out for mouthing off. His buddy reacts with a pretty ominous statement directed at Sheindlin.
Better watch them.
Aggressive and
You
nasty.
never know what people do these days.
Well, aggressive and nasty.
She orders him ejected as well, but in an attempt to have the final word, he suggests that one should take a test to become a judge. His second attempt at firing back gets drowned out by the sound of the audience's laughter.
Maybe she had
Well,
a test to be
I
a
have
judge.
to tell you something. I have to tell you something. You
Push.
out.
Take your test to be a judge.